Hi, welcome back, Truth Helpers. Here's another channel that I watch called Gematria Effect News. This is Zach. I'll play a few minutes of his video. He's promoting his new book, the second book, called Number Games. And I believe he wants to have a rally somewhere on the East Coast, and he would like to have a name for it. So here's my comment over here where I say, waking up with numbers, how current events share a common thread with an ancient number system known as Gematria. That's how I came up with the caption in my video, because I commented this because I'm thinking that it might add interest in a rally to have new people who don't know anything about the number system, and it might wake them up. Not waking up in the morning, but waking up from a sleep that's not really seeing what's really going on and how numbers are coded into words. Now there was another comment, let me see if I can find it, and I thought it was a good title. Well, wherever it is, it said, "The time is now." And something about truth seekers unite. But we can't label people in the beginning when they're brand new and they don't know anything about this. They don't maybe want to join a group that says truth seekers, because many times when you start looking into the esoteric knowledge of different things going on in current events, your family will disown you possibly. Your family might think you're crazy, or even your neighbors or anybody else. So we have to let people go on their own journey and tell them this is how it works. These are the numbers. Look how they're synchronized. And there is another school of thought that it's all synchronicity. But Gematria is an ancient number system based on the alphabet. So let me play a little bit of Zach's video. He says it's a short podcast, but it is 21 minutes. I won't play you all of it, just a couple minutes, and get you introduced to him. And let's start the video.
We'll do a longer one this evening, but really strange synchronicity today. And I'd like to hear your guys' feedback in the comments eventually on if you think this is organic. Because I'm actually a little bit creeped out by what has happened today. And, okay, so I got a phone call. And it seems like it's really good news. And maybe it's just a really organic synchronicity, which would be nice. But in a way, it gives me the creeps a little bit. And it was the way things were worded. So this is a true story. Phone call today, and also what's weird about this is I paid my mom's cell phone bill for several years, so maybe this company was looking up my number, and somehow they got my mom's number because it's part of the bill I paid for many years. But anyway, they contacted my mom first, and then they got a hold of me through after calling my mom. And I thought that was strange that they got her number. I don't even know how they got her number, but it seems like they should have been able to get mine. Anyway, so she calls to tell me that they are a book company that works with Amazon in the Bay Area in a town called Pittsburgh, California. And she said, really good news about your book. She said, your book's doing something that rarely ever happens for a pre-order. She said, Amazon sells over 6 million books, and your book right now is selling 56th best as a pre-order. And anyway, when she said 56th, I was like, are you kidding me? 56th, the number I've been talking about all year, that this book, and again, this is the book I'm talking about. Number Games, 9/11 to Coronavirus. And shout out to the person who did the cover artwork. I got supplies of books for them. And yeah, I mean, it's really nice work that the company did. And I know the content's good because I spent a lot of time on it. And Anyway, she said that out of 6 million, your book is selling 56th best. And I thought, wow. And she said that was great news. And she said that means that when the book officially releases, it should sell easily in the top 10. And she said you even have a chance of being number one. I was like, wow. She's like, yeah, that's really impressive. So what she said is she said that Book Baby has put the book out in, paperback form. And she asked if they had a hardback version. And I said, well, that's something that's a possibility, so we're going to see. And she said, well, I think it's probably a good idea to start getting those hardbacks made. So she's going to try to contact Book Baby and have them put out a hardback version as well. So anyway, the news sounds really good, right? It sounds like it's, and people don't really read, and they didn't say the quantities of books, and I don't know what it even, maybe if you sell 100 books in a week, that's like top 50 on Amazon. So I don't even know what the number is. But she called and wanted to get the books more printed in anticipation and all this. So I was like, wow. But in the back of my mind, I was like, wow, how can it be 56? Is this just like another synchronicity? So when I got done talking to her, I just had to look. I was like, I wonder how many days it is after.
So he goes on, I would go to his videos, subscribe to him if you want. Tell me, you think it's synchronicity? It's so hard word to say. Synchronous. People are synchronous. They believe that it's a matrix, that there's not anybody coding it right now. We're not planning all this because the numbers are just matching. It would be almost impossible, mathematically impossible. And if you look at all the synchronicity that happens with movies and current events, and I mean, maybe it's a little bit planned with the numbers because I believe the numbers have power. And I have a video coming up when I get to 1,000 subscribers, just because that's my goal. I want to talk about how the numbers work, actually what they are doing to create the power to move your mind and make you believe things or whatever. So you decide, but Gematria is an ancient number system. I would look into it. It's fascinating. You don't even have to add anything. It's all done for you. But if you look at how things connect, and we're, altering our reality by doing this too, because we're becoming more aware of everything around us. So check them out. I have a list of other people that I watch that are excellent. Watch all of them. I mean, this is like really just so much fun, and it is good for your mind. And I appreciate you all watching. I love you guys. I love you being here, tuning in and watching my stuff, and going to make more videos. Hopefully I can help you a lot in your life, and that's what we're here for, support each other. I will see you on the next video, and have a great day.